Hello, everybody. This is David Stanley, the host of the Spiritual Journey 2021 on YouTube, with an update on the public agreement made between Flat Earth Dave and Dr. Shiva back in January 2025, with an agreement to get together 10 flat earthers and 10 scientists around a table to do an experiment that would prove once and for all if the earth is flat or a sphere. Dr. Shiva reckoned he could finish the debate with a decisive experiment. So that was in January, and then we heard nothing from him. I got in contact with Shiva's people in April 2025, yeah, to find out why Dr. Shiva had not contacted Dave. And I got a phone call from Shiva's CEO for the UK, Michael Saylor. We talked for half an hour, and he was very enthusiastic about uncovering any deception about the globe model. In fact, we exchanged many phone texts and emails. Here is what he wrote on 11th of April 2025. Hi, David. Dr. Shiva was very specific with Flat Earth Dave. He asked him to propose an experiment and also get a team of flat earthers together. Dr. Shiva said if Dave did that, he would get an equal number of scientists together to take part in the experiment. Did Flat Earth do this, meaning propose the experiment and get a team of flat earthers together? I recall Flat Earth Dave just wanted to talk about evidence he had that the earth is flat. This was not the point, as the experiment itself would provide evidence for or against, or even perhaps another outcome not foreseen, i.e., the proposed experiment would be independent. Therefore, he goes on to say, you need to put a proposed experiment into a concise form without any other superfluous or biased evidence. Also, you need to get a team of flat earthers together. What is the experiment? In concise terms, can you get a team of FE flat earthers together? If so, I will do my best to help this happen. Best regards, Michael. Now, considering that Michael Saylor is a multi-billionaire, I would expect his best would have been enormous. He was going to do his best. That would mean sponsoring the experiment himself. Yes. But it didn't quite happen like that. So with Flat Earth Dave, we got a group together, found an experiment that had been tested and refined for 4 whole years and would prove flat Earth or a sphere without biased evidence. May 2025, we sent this experiment on a PDF to Michael with a video, And he said he passed it on to Shiva and his directors. He then also stated he wanted nothing more to do with Flat Earth. His tone had completely changed from the enthusiasm on the phone in April to a tone completely negative in May. Did someone advise him to drop the subject of Flat Earth? Who knows? I took him at his word that he would do his best to help to make this happen. I imagine his best was sponsoring the experiment and getting the results peer reviewed. He sounded so positive on the phone. But just a short time later, he wrote that his best was just to pass on the experiment to Shiva and Shiva's directors. That's all he was prepared to do. The timeline Shiva gave for the experiment was to start in June, refine in July, and have ready for publication and peer review, hopefully, in August 2025, or another meeting. Yes, in September, perhaps. Now, all of those dates have passed. Yes, August was the last date he suggested. And it appears Dr. Shiva has run away from his agreement he made in January. So you can see on my playlist and on Stone's video. Stone has now made a video of this. The link is in the description box. However, I have made many comments about this on many YouTube videos and have been asked to put my money where my mouth is, as Will Duffy did in his TFE, The Final Experiment. So not being a millionaire, but ready to help the cause financially out of my tiny budget, I decided to post a reward. So this is it. And bearing in mind that directors, new directors, or chairman or managing directors that come into a company often say, well, for the first year, I'll just work for £1, yes, or $1. And, that's it for the first year. So, bearing that in mind, I'm offering a reward of £1 and the fame of a video interview to anyone who can bring the runaway Dr. Shiva to the table to make good on his public promise to Flat Earth Dave. Bring him willingly or even screaming and kicking. Just make sure he gets to the table as he stated in his public agreement. For a more in-depth story on this, you can go to my playlist about Dr. Shiva. The playlist is called Shiva and the Flat Earth Experiment. Link again in the description box with Stone's video link. Now, for anyone who wants to add to this reward, could you please make a comment under this video with the amount that you pledge, so the winner of the award can collect from you directly. So there you have it, a £1 reward and a possible interview for bringing in a public agreement maker to make good his word to all the Flat Earth community, with the possibility of others adding to the reward. So have a rewarding day, and don't forget to love, like, and subscribe, and make a pledge if you feel inclined to do so in the comments of the video. That's it for me. I won't take up any more of your time. Just 15 minutes or so for this quick video, and hoping Dr. Shiva will add to the reward as well. Yes, never know. Never know what he's going to say. So that's it from me. Hope to see you on my next video, or perhaps it will be just a wonderful sunset. Who knows? So that's part 9, Flat Earth versus Globe Experiment update for the 10th of September 2025. Do have a wonderful day, everyone. Bye for now. And oh, this is a double of the video I made, the live video I made. So you can find the live video for this also on my channel. But I thought I'd make two because they say, you know, the Jews always do things twice. That's why they got two triangles. Yeah. So not that I'm a Jew, but there we go. Or not a Jew by birth, or perhaps there's Jewish blood in us all. Who knows? Bye for now, and may your God go with you, as a famous comedian once said. Dave Allen, I believe, back in the 70s. Yes. Okay, bye for now.